The McLaren F1 is one of the all-time great cars. It was the fastest production car for over 10 years and still a very, very quick car. Autoart Signature, which is the highest level of Autoart, has decided to replicate this amazing car. Immediately upon opening the box, you notice that this stance of this model is amazing. It looks incredibly realistic. The paint is also superbly done. The McLaren F1 is powered by a 627 brake horsepower Mercedes BMW M Power engine. The engine is one of the greatest engines ever made. Starting off in the front compartment of the model. The front compartment of the model has a very good selection of what exactly goes on inside of the McLaren F1. There's a Kenwood speaker and other stickers showing the real car's true identity, such as manufacturing stickers, etc. Moving to the front again, you will be able to notice that the lights are incredibly well done. The detail on the lights looks superb. They look extremely realistic, and overall, the front of the car looks incredibly real and very, very nice. The carbon fiber detailing of this entire model is very, very good. Although it's not seen as of now, you shall see it later. On the topic of lights, the rear lights are also done extremely, extremely well. Moving on to the wheels and brakes. As you can see, the wheels are a very simplistic design. However, the gold wheel nut with the F1 logo is very clearly replicated. This is a very, very nice touch of them. Some cool features on the exterior are the wheel nuts, the aerodynamic detailing there, the indicator button at the side, extremely well detailed McLaren F1 fuel filler cap, which even says the word F1 on it, and this incredible looking small button here that almost looks realistic. It's almost as if you can press it to enter the interior. However, it doesn't work. But let's check out the interior anyways. The interior opens up like the real car with its signature butterfly doors. They open up on both sides. However, as you will now notice, my right door struggles to stay up, thus giving it a very poor stance when the doors are open. This is a major, major fault that I'm quite upset with. However, in the interior, it is truly, truly amazing. They have replicated the central seating arrangement superbly. You can see almost every detail. The carpeted interior has a wonderful orange seat that is replicated well. The seatbelt buckles are shown clearly, and everything else about it is absolutely beautiful. The interior also has a great speedometer. The speedometer is able to be seen clearly, and you will see in the photos later on that it is extremely well done. Also, the pedal box and other carbon fiber detailings that I was talking of just now is also replicated beautifully. Here on the entrance there's a small McLaren logo. A very nice touch, no doubt. Also, the doors that hold up the hinges, doors, there are some hinges there that are replicated beautifully. This is an extremely nice touch of Autoart to replicate these wonderful hinges. Another cool feature about the doors is that the way they close. Pushing them down does not close them fully. You have to simply push it down again. It's almost in a locking manner, just like the real car, to close the doors. Very, very nice touch. Moving on to closing the doors with force. The suspension of this model is superb. As you can see, every wheel is independent, just like the real car, thus giving the car a wonderful perspective. Now, just like on the real car, Next to the doors, there are two storage compartments on each side. To open them up, you simply use the Autoart door opener tool provided with the magnifying glass, named the Autoart Signature series. To use them, simply insert it to a gap that you can find, such as there, and it will fall. Same on the other side. This carbon fiber detailing inside there is incredible. You'll be able to see the pictures later, and you will be able to see that the carbon fiber detailing is incredible. Now, when you buy a McLaren F1 for its extreme price, you get a set of luggage free. Now, amazingly, Autoart has included this. So on the left of the model, on the right of the model, sorry, we have a laptop case, a brief case, and a jacket holder. Now, each of these bags are very beautifully labeled with small F1 logos, which is a very nice touch. So we have 3 bags on the right side, and on the left side we have 2 exactly the same large carry-on bags with another F1 logo, bringing this to a total of 5 pieces of luggage. The detail is incredible. The texture of it is rubbery with a hollow interior, by the way, for anyone interested. Again, great detailing. There's nothing fantastic on the right of the car. I'll focus now more on the left storage compartment. On the left storage compartment, you can clearly see the carbon fiber detailing that is available on the other side of the model as well. We also can notice the hinges that are available on the other side as well. However, here we can see other switches and dials that are not available on the other side of the model. Great detailing there. The storage compartment is held closed by magnets. Wonderful. Now, personally, to me, my favorite thing about this model is the fact that it has one of the best engines ever produced on a road car, and I think Autoart has done that, replicated it beautifully. So let's just check out the engine. Open up door tool. Just to start it off. Some great hinges up here. Great hinges. Open up the second part. And finally, let's open up the air brake. Now, on the real car, the McLaren engineers have decided to put gold on the top of the car. Yeah, this is because gold is a very good insulator of heat, and thus would make the car perform much better. On the model, Autoart has decided to use this by putting gold foil. Amazing detail with carbon fiber at the side. They've also put silver foil here, as per the real car. Moving on to the side of the engine compartment, you can see that the hinges have been replicated beautifully. The detail in them is fantastic. They look so incredibly real. Moving on to the actual engine itself. Now, the engine bay is quite a large one, so I'll split it up into 2 sections. This is the main engine, that's the exhaust. As you can see, detailed M-Power logos and McLaren logos, along with great wiring that's showing the various components leading up to the... There's extremely good depth, and you can see the different colored exhaust at the bottom. We can also notice the small screws that are available at each of the engine cylinder block. The carbon fiber tunnel here at the top is amazingly detailed and feels incredibly realistic. Moving on to the exhaust, we can see that they are lightly colored in a brownish color to show that they have been used for a while. This is again incredible workmanship by Autoart. We can also see that there's some sort of other wires and gadgets and this wonderful cross bridge here. There's also great depth in the exhaust. We can see everything. Wonderful detail. Also, on the top, the glass has been replicated clearly, along with certain vents at the side. This brings us to the back of the car. As I said, the exhausts are one of my favorite parts of this model. We can clearly see the exhausts are shown clearly, along with all the cut-out vents that are available throughout the car. Also, the small McLaren F1 logo has been replicated beautifully, as with the lights, as I had mentioned previously, along with the reversing light there, which is a very nice small detail, which I hadn't noticed at first, but then I did. It's quite difficult to sum up this model, This model is truly incredible. Its detail and workmanship are second to none. Also, because it comes with the Autoart Signature Series, you get a free cleaning cloth, a small booklet about the McLaren F1 which contains information about the real car and information about the model. The model is actually made up of 468 individual metal and plastic parts, which is incredible. Other cool features of the model are also shown clearly. You also get an instruction manual of how to open it. And finally, you get an extremely cool certificate of authenticity to show that this is a limited edition model and that it's not a toy. Summing up the McLaren F1 is difficult indeed, no doubt. Its price is expensive, but its detail is second to none. I only can think of a few model cars in the world that even come close to this beast. With all its working features and working parts, it is truly a masterpiece. With its carbon fiber detailing, superb engine, and I really mean this, the engine is one of the best engines I've ever seen in my life. It is incredible. Also, the doors and everything are a bit of a fault, especially this one, which doesn't go as high as that one. But I think as long as you enjoy the model as you can, this car is one of the best you're ever going to own. Its price is expensive, no doubt, but it's worth it, trust me. All I can say is this is one of the most realistic cars I own, and my hat goes off to it. Along with my Rolls-Royce Ghost by Koshio, these are two of the best models that I currently own. My final scores are: exterior, 10 out of 10. Interior, 9 out of 10. Little details / features, 9 out of 10. And value, 9 out of 10. Giving this to a total of 37 out of 40. This is an extremely high score in my opinion, but I think it's well worth it. Thanks for watching this review by DC118. Check out dc118.weebly.com for all your die-casting needs, including the history of the hobby, newbie information, and other die-cast reviews. Don't forget to like and subscribe, tell your friends, and make this dream come true for all of us. Thank you.